are we on the verge of an Elite Dangerous renewal? Well, it seems that we are moving forward now with the whole Thargoid plot, and finally we're going to see new ships. We are also going to have a new version of Power Play. So I'm quite excited here to see what's going on here with Elite Dangerous, and that's why we are checking out today Frontier Unlocked. I think that a new ship is going to be shown as well, so let's check it out right now.
Okay, so Adam, would you so kindly roll the footage that our wonderful development team put together for
All right, we're
the
going to have some
Type 8
footage, yes.
in game? Bearing in mind this is work in progress, chat, so
There
this
we
is still
go.
not final. But take a look.
So that's the brand
and then
new
we'll let this run
Type
for a few
8,
seconds.
isn't
I
it?
still I just can't get over how good this looks.
I love this. I like that we are moving away from the designs of the original Elite ships, in which Frontier seem to have been stuck since the beginning of the creation of the game, and we are moving toward new generations of ship. We've seen that with the Python Mark II. Now we're seeing that with this new ship that doesn't look like anything, all those boxy ships that we have in Elite Dangerous. I'm really excited to see where this is going.
in-game.
Kind of makes me
Have a
think
look
of the
through
ships that we have
what
in
you're
Star
seeing.
Citizen somehow, right? It could definitely
go.
be a ship like
There
in
she sits.
Star Citizen. This looks great. That's too bad we
And
cannot
there's
hear
a
the
copy
sound
view
of the
that's
ship.
promised, chat.
I like how visibility is hindered. Okay, cool. Landing gear retracting like that. That's really nice. I like to see all those visuals and details.
Look at him go. Look at the sails open up.
Oh, these are some pretty bright engines, I would say. All right,
So there
visibility
we
is
go.
not so
Right.
bad,
You've got
actually.
some questions for me, so this is going to keep rolling. Have a look. We'll stick this on loop for you as we're chatting.
You know, I like that the visibility is not so bad and we can see where we're landing there. Apparently, this ship is also medium-sized, so you're going to be able to go to the small outposts with those ships and not just the large
you can keep a
stations.
look at this.
So that's going to be opening more opportunities for trading as well.
But yes, go for it, Chandler. It's your moment to grill me.
Yes. So, what sort of ship is the Type 8?
Well, I think we covered this off on the last stream. So it is a medium-sized trading ship.
There we go. So it's dedicated to trading. I don't think we're going to put... I mean, we are going to be able to put some passengers eventually, but it's not really going to be the point, right? The point will be to trade commodities from A to B, maybe participate in community goals, if
Means
that's
you'll be
the
able
other
to
thing, right?
land, most importantly for chat, on a medium pad and an outpost. And you'll be able to find loads of prices, loads of goods at good prices, and then trade them because it does have it's quite a large cargo capacity actually.
Yes, how big? That's what we want to know.
Massive capacity.
Yes.
Massive, okay.
And why did we
I think they're
decide to
just
make
hyping
this
this
ship?
here.
Well, I think Zach said it best. I think when we're looking at the new ships and variants we're bringing into Elite, I think what we're looking for is sort of the role they're going to fill and the gap where we think there's one that fits in. And obviously, having a medium freighter like the Type 8.
There are not enough medium freighters, I think. There are small freighters, large freighters, but there's definitely a gap here for medium freighters that still have decent capabilities.
Is a perfect fit. I think the Python probably is the best medium freighter. Don't kill me, chat, when I say this, by the way. But it's not a dedicated freighter. It's kind of like a multi-role ship. So
Right, it can fight, right? That's the other thing. I think if you have a dedicated freighter, it should also be able to carry a higher tonnage than something that can be like a jack of all trade like the Python.
a ship that's built specifically for freight or transport, whichever you want to say it. This sort of ship fills that gap really, really nicely. So obviously that's in there. It's competitive against the larger ships, and obviously it has SEO. So it can be multi-purpose, but it is a perfect trader.
And where does it sit?
Obviously, they're hyping for the ship. I wonder if they're also going to be selling the ship. I think that they sold the Python Mark II, right, as like a in-game ready ship that you can get with in-game money. Probably they're going to be doing that. Again, I'm not surprised. They are seeing how Star Citizen are doing with their business model. They are obviously copying here. They are saying that having more ships is the way to go. That's really one of the big drawbacks, in my opinion, for Elite Dangerous, is that it's lacking ships, right? We've got this huge galaxy, but not so many ship manufacturers, not so many ships available as well. So it's good to see a little bit more diversity in terms of ships that we are going to be encountering, and also the options that we're going to have when it comes to flying or on ships for the various activities that we'll be taking part of.
Among the other trading ships, the other options.
Well, I said it'll be better than the Python. It will be better than the Python for trade, but obviously for its size, it's it's more capacity than a Beluga.
Okay, well, the Beluga again is a passenger ship. It's not really a trader, right?
And it's almost, I want to say, I'll get this wrong, Dev will kill me. It's almost as big as an Anaconda in terms of capacity. So she can carry a lot. She can
Okay, so the Anaconda is really a lot of tonnage. I think I was able to get to 254 tons, if I remember. I haven't played with an Anaconda in a long time. I have a cutter in the game, but yeah, that can be really a fairly large amount of tonnage. And again, as I said, medium pass, that's awesome. We'll be able to go anywhere we want, unlike some of the bigger ships. So that's definitely going to be a must-have if you're into trading.
carry a lot, and she's only, I think she's not little, she's medium, which is really important. She's not, but yeah, she's not, yeah.
And how does she fit on a medium pad?
How does she fit?
She fits, right?
Just, I think is the word I'd like to use for this one. There's a reason why the nacelles sort of open the way they do. She needs to squeeze in. There may be some space grease that's required to get her in and out of the letterbox, as we like to call it. But yeah.
Oh, it's called a letterbox.
Tough for someone like me. If you ever see me fly in Elite, you'll know that I will struggle. But I think the cockpit placement and stuff will help.
I was going to ask, is it easier to fly?
So there will be some tech specs that that I know our communities will go into, but it depends what you mean by easy.
Well, it's a flying brick, so it should not be very aerodynamic, I suppose. Right?
I'm a fairly average pilot. It's fine to fly. I think people will be surprised how well she turns.
Okay.
Will be interesting. She's fast, she's quick, which is good because you might need that if you're running away from stuff. And also, I think we've shown it down here is obviously the cockpit is quite low down, so you get this really unique view. You got the two.
That's a really strong point. The view is really a strong point. I really like it.
The sort of prongs that are coming out, so you get to see everything. Obviously, be deployed, but also when you want to land, gives you a very good idea where you're going to be landing and what you're going to be putting.
Yeah, visibility is actually quite good. I mean, look at that. That's great.
And how does SCO help with trading?
Well, I mean, the obvious one is it makes you go faster, so you can trade. You do a lot more trade. But she is not as fast in SCO as the Python Mark II. But what she lacks for in speed, she is more fuel efficient and heat resistant. So it's a stabler journey.
So we're going to be able to travel further without refueling.
But it's more efficient fuel usage. So that means it's better at longer range using the SCO. And obviously, if you're trading, it just makes these things quicker, faster, you go longer. Maybe those long distance trades you want to do aren't so daunting anymore because you can go super fast.
Yeah. And what else can the ship be used for?
Thank you for putting that question in there.
Pretty much it. I mean, passenger transport, I suppose, right?
This is my fault, chat, because I think I misspoke and said the fighter freighter, and people then assumed
it's not a fighter
as well. Now listen, right? It's not. It's not a fighter. And that's my fault for saying those words on the last stream. That's not to say you can't put guns on this and start attacking things. And I know what.
Quite frankly, if I was using that ship here, I would not put any gun on the freighter. I mean, if you're being attacked by fighters and you can't run away, I would put all my energy, all my hard points into protections, shields, and just as engines that would let me go as quickly as possible, being as lightweight as possible, and just go. When you have highly valuable commodities in your hull, you don't want to be fighting unless you know that you're going to be winning that fight and that you're going to be getting rid of pesky opponents. But otherwise, just run, just try to go away and make a run for it. To leave another day and trade another day, make money another day, and that's basically it. Keep your hull and don't try anything. So as far as I'm concerned here, a ship like that, I'm not even equipping any guns here. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree or not, but it doesn't need any guns here.
Communities like, and that is why I love you, because I know if I say you can't do something, the very first thing they're doing when they get hold of it is do it. So you know what, chat? If you want to fight in this thing, I don't advise it. I really don't. But go for it. And if you want to do it, I can't wait to see the first solo Hydra takedown in one of these babies. Now, it will definitely happen. It will definitely happen. The AX community will be like, all right, we'll see. We'll see. But it's a freighter, first and foremost. Make no mistake about it. That's what she's designed for.
Hey, the Millennium Falcon was a freighter as well.
For an exploration. Certainly, I think the jump range and as we said before, like the being fuel efficient really helps that sort of stuff. But again, she won't be as good as
A
the
NASP,
best
right?
in class. So the Asp Explorer and stuff like that, she won't be as good as that. But again, do you, babes? You do what you want to do
You
with this
do
ship.
you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Now trading
And
seems
how
fine.
would you approach combat scenarios in this ship?
Don't.
Just run.
No, I'm joking. That's me. It depends how you want to go about it, really, and how you set up the ship. As always, I mean, our commanders will find like the best setups, the meta setups, what they want to do. I think it does have we'll come on to the internals in a minute. I know there's questions. Full context, chat. I do have notes in front of me because I can't remember all of this stuff. But she does have a size 7 internal, which means you could have a pretty strong shield in there. You've got your
There you
sacrificing
go,
capacity, which means you could take a beating. Again, while she is quite maneuverable for a size, she's not going to be outmaneuvering a combat ship. She certainly won't be out fighting a Feather Lance or a Python Mark II and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
but still, you got a size 7 shield potentially, right? So that can definitely allow you to potentially escape or at least sustain some fire until protection arrives. Now, of course, you have to trade in areas that are not anarchy. If you're in an anarchy system and you don't have any escort or any friends, you are taking a risk, of course. But if you're in a system that belongs to the Empire or the Federation, surely somebody is going to come and help you out, right? Because that's what AI patrols do.
So I wouldn't advise it. So my advice for this is really fight to run away. You may not be able to destroy whatever it is that's attacking you, but you should be able. She's fast, so for a size, she's definitely fast. So maybe I would advise to fight to run away, which is my staple. Fight to run away. But otherwise, yeah, if you don't have the shields on it and you're just capacity for cargo, she is pretty quick. I mean, look at those engines. Be a bit disappointed if she
Big
wasn't.
engine. Yeah, that's what
But
we're
you do
looking
you.
at here.
If you want to
Yeah.
just go in guns a-blazing, you go do that. That is totally your choice.
Oh, I fully expect if I ever met a pilot like any of the combat pilots in Open and I was in a souped up Mark II Python, I guarantee you one of our combat players would wipe the floor with me. I've been on enough streams to see it happen. But yes,
And how
Seems
many
quite
hard
confident,
points
right?
does this ship have?
right. Gonna go refer to my notes. So there are 6 hard points. 5 of them are small. 1 is medium. 2 of them are either side of the cockpit, so you'll see them deploy and all that sort of
Nice,
stuff on the arms,
okay.
which is great. 1 is above the cockpit, so you may have noticed that. I don't know if you saw it, that is a square thing. It will deploy from there. And then the medium hard point is underslung and at the back of the ship behind the cargo bay. So you can do all that sort of good stuff with your laying out of your gubbins. You're going to need to do your stuff.
Okay, if people like to do
Gubbins
that.
Yeah.
And what are the optional internals for the ship?
Right.
Ah,
I go
come
back to my notes, Chantal. So the ship has 1 size 1,
Yeah, well, you're not going to be doing much with the size 1. You're going to have a hangar, perhaps?
1 size 2,
Okay.
1 size 4, 2 size 5s,
Nice.
3 size 6s, and
Okay.
1 size 7. So
Nice.
9 in total. This is why I have notes.
So much math.
Okay, that is a lot of internal cargo
There's
potentially,
so much
right?
going on there. So that's
Yeah.
what I mean,
Words
isn't it?
and
Well, the
numbers.
numbers and stuff. So there we go. So that's 1 size 1, 1 size 2, 1 size 4, 2 size 5s,
I mean,
3
I
size
haven't
6s, and 1 size
You know,
7.
I have not uninstalled Elite Dangerous. I need to try the Python in these new ships.
9 internals in total. Maximum cargo capacity of 406 if everything
All right, 406
was
is...
put to a cargo bay, which is 100 more than the Python. There you go.
Yeah.
If you
And
like your stats.
stats and all the numbers. And what about the core internals?
Right, so power plant, thrusters, and FSD are size 5, as is the fuel tank. Life support and sensors are size 3. The power distributor is a size 4, so definitely not a combat vessel. These are
it's still there,
roughly,
right?
the same as the Type 7, which is a large vessel. So there's a lot crammed into this. I'm not saying little. This medium freighter.
oh, yeah, that's right. The Type 7, you cannot put it in medium pads.
But yeah, so that's a lot of the specs that are going into the Type 8. Chat, how do you feel about Type 8? Can we get a W for the Type 8 if you like it? If you like what you're seeing?
I
if
would
you
type
like what
a 1 if
you
this
like
was
what
DG's chat, right?
You feel that we're showing off here? A lot of W's here. Big win. Big W. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Now the next
I'm
question
taking
is
that as a
when?
2
When is it
Ws.
coming out?
There's lots of W's. All right, there we go. So that's kind of is all the news, but I do have 2 more little bits for
Okay, when?
for
Which
our
update?
Elite fans. So people are asking when the Type 8 is coming out.
Yes.
It's August. And
Okay, so that's really soon. I mean, I'm recording this at the very beginning of July, so August. Great, I got the whole month off in August. I guess I'll play Elite Dangerous.
Power Play 2.0 is September.
Okay, so that's coming up before Power Play 2.0 and in August. Great, all right, cool. Well, I guess that's everything we got to know about the Type 8 from Laken. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to see more Elite Dangerous news, also let me know in the comment section down below. I've been Irad. I'll see you guys in the next one.